Hey everybody, it's Miss Marcy. I wanted to come on here and talk about this so-called concerned mother calling Rasheeda Frost from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. This woman called up to Rasheeda's place of business to discuss some issues that she so-called had with Rasheeda's son and her son. Now y'all know, rumor has it that Rasheeda and Kirk's son Kai is supposed to be gay. Now I'm gonna let y'all listen to the audio, and then I'll come back and finish my thoughts.
He don't go there no more? No. Okay, well, I'm just trying to see what is going on. Him and I'm trying to figure out, sweetheart, why are you calling my business asking me about my son? Baby. Like, I don't understand why you're even calling me. Your son and my son been having something going on. I can give you your son's phone number right now. I have the message. You said my son what? Your son and my son been having something going on. I just went through my son's phone and I just seen what the fuck I seen. Now, Rasheeda, don't make me claim. I can give you your son's phone number. I can send you messages, baby. I have it all. Okay, well, guess what? Do it. Okay. Do that. You don't have to call me bugging, sweetheart. I'm just asking you, why are you calling my place of business with this? Okay. That's what I'm asking you. If you call me as a mom, then if you listen, you gotta have a little, you gotta think as a mother and as a parent. You don't do that. That's not his number is 770-624-7415. Rasheeda, I don't have nothing to play about, baby. Nothing. Okay, so what are you calling me about, though? What the fuck? Do I need to put it, because Jason Lee telling me to put it on the blogs. That is what Jason Lee telling me. Mom, you think that's smart to put something on the blog? No, baby, I'm just telling you. Do you really think that's smart? Rasheeda, whatever you're calling me saying that you don't. No, Rasheeda, I don't want to put that on the if you're calling me as a parent and you want to discuss something about children, right, there's a way to do things. Right. You don't have to call me bugging. You don't have to do none of that. You just both. If you have a child and I have a child, we are both mothers. Correct. Okay? So let's handle things in a correct way. And don't call me with craziness. Okay, well, what's going on? Okay, what's your phone number, boo? What's your phone number? Because you have mine. What's yours if I can call you? I don't have yours. What's your phone number? What's your phone number, Rasheeda? What's your phone number? My number is 80870-345-9596. And you sure can call me and we can meet up. What's your name? My name is Latasha. Yes, it is, and we can meet up in Buckhead downtown if you would like. You can bring. It don't matter where you want to meet up at, sweetheart, but let me ask you a question. What's your child's name? You just blocked them on Instagram. You just blocked them. I block 100 people a day, honey. Yeah. I don't know who that is. Yeah. I don't know who your child is. Who's your child? I will bring them to you today. Where do you want to meet up today? You don't have to bring him to me today. Today is Father's Day, okay? Okay, that's today fine. Is a woman who's at work. That's fine. Baby, I have a receipt. What's your child's name? His name is Jacoby Grisby. Okay. Yeah. Let me find out what's going on. And I can see you the messages. Okay. Right now I have about 100 people in my store. Do I need to come in your store? Do I need to come in? Listen, do you think that you calling me about some kids stuff? So you want to come to my business and talk about what? Baby, it's the same thing. It's the same thing with the bitch Treasure. It's the same thing, baby. Who is Treasure? Girl, don't play dumb, bitch. I don't talk to Treasure. Treasure ain't my people. Fuck that bitch. So it's the same thing. You talking about Rasheeda, please don't make because baby, you was just listen, Rasheeda, you was just at 2 Chainz. I could have pulled up and whooped your ass. That was public information. You ain't saying nothing, honey. Okay, baby. Okay? What you want to do, Rasheeda? Because I know where you park. What you want to do? I know calling my business. I know where you park. You know what? I'm a grown. So you know what? Grow up. Grow the fuck up.
You was just at 2 Chainz. I could have rolled up on you and beat your ass. Girl, please. Let me tell y'all something. First of all, the way she went about handling this whole situation was so just out of order and just tacky, just ratchet. You could tell she sounded like a fat ass ratchet chick that smoked weed all the time with black lips. You know what I mean? First of all, if you got an issue with, if your son is supposedly messing around with Rasheeda's son, That's not how you handle. You don't call somebody's place of business talking about my son, your son, and my son got something going on. What the fuck you expect Rasheeda to do? What does she expect Rasheeda to do? Only thing you can do is sit down and talk to both of y'all children and talk to each other. You can't. What you gonna do? Kick your son's asses because they supposedly gay? I mean, hell, and then not only that, but why would you out your son over the phone like that? Why would you out your son? Why would you record the audio? This hoe is looking for attention, and I think that's unfortunate that nowadays that's what people be on. Everybody want to be rich. Everybody want to be famous, and people sometimes will do anything just to be famous. To me, this phone call was not necessary. I felt like she was just trying to come for Rasheeda. It really wasn't about her son. It just seemed more like she was trying to come for Rasheeda. And what you mean? What she mean? Meet up? What y'all need to? Meet up, and we can meet up in Buckhead if you want to. Like she was gonna meet her to square up with her. Like, come on, like this girl just sounds stupid as hell. And unfortunately, when you in the public eye like Rasheeda and any other reality personality or any other famous person, people will try to come for you. They will try to come for you. They will try to sue you. They try to do anything they can to either get to where you are or to get rich. So it's crazy. And I felt like first of all, like Rasheeda kept saying from the beginning, why are you calling my place of business? Why are you calling my place of business? And the lady just couldn't really answer. She just really couldn't answer. And I think that was the first number she got of Rasheeda's was her business, because she probably was able to get her business number quicker than she could get her personal number. But still, if it was that serious to you, if the situation was that serious, you wouldn't have sat up there and recorded the conversation. You just don't do certain things like that. But I know we do live in a time where people don't give a shit about how they go about doing things. People don't have no tact. People don't have no respect. People have no morals and no values. In fact, I was just telling one of my friends the other day that I'm to a point where I stop expecting adults to behave like adults. I stop expecting people to operate with morals and integrity because it's just not happening anymore. It's just not. So when you stop expecting that stuff, you won't be surprised or you won't be let down when people just behave the opposite. But getting back to this situation now, like I said before, rumor has it and has had it for a couple of years now that Rasheeda and Kirk's son is gay. I remember about a year ago, there was something going around where some man was saying that he had some type of sexual relationship with Kirk and Rasheeda's son, but I never knew if it was true or not. So this is actually my first time hearing about it again since then. But either way, whether it's true or not, this phone call right here, this is not how you go about, this is not how a parent, and I'm not even a parent, but I still know right from wrong, and I still know tackiness versus, tactfulness. And I know this is not the way you go about handling a situation like this. And she's like, oh, do I need to come up to the store? Well, come up there for what? Boo-boo, what you gonna come up to my place of business for? And if I was Rasheeda, I would have told her, like, come up to my job for what? What you gonna do? Are you gonna come up here only to get escorted out of his motherfucker? Because I would straight have the police come up here and escort your ass out for harassment. And then you mess around, be looking at some charges, dumb hoe. It's just typical of a woman, to try to tear down another woman. Here it is. This woman feel like, oh, I got something on Rasheeda. She got something on Rasheeda, so she can't wait to call her and try to front her out and blast her out about it. And it's like, sweetheart, you talking about my child. You can take this to a whole nother level if you wanted to. You feel me? Like, if you really want to, we can take this to a whole nother level. And I don't think you want to do that. So don't talk about coming up to my place of business. This is how I feed my family. Well, this is part of how I feed my family. This is how I feed my family. This is my job. Do not come up here with no bullshit, especially bullshit involving my child. Like I said, this is just so typical of a woman that want to tear another woman down because she feel like she got some information on her that can hurt her. Just like that lovely Mimi bitch. Oh, I can't stand that hoe. I cannot stand her fat ass. Oh, I can't stand her. Just like when she found out that the one chick's, I can't remember these hoes' name right now, but she found out the one chick's boyfriend or fiance, husband, whatever he was, I think it was the girl's husband. It was her husband. Matter of fact, now I think about it, it was her husband. Well, her husband was sleeping with her assistant. And lovely Mimi could not wait to throw that in her face with her fat ass. So I'm just saying, women just have a tendency to love to do that to one another. Silly hoes. Yeah, damn, if your son is gay, he gay. You know, and what does it matter if he's messing with Rasheeda's son? So what? The question is, and the question that I would have been asking if I was Rasheeda's, okay, what are we gonna do about it? What are we gonna do about it? If our sons are messing around, what are we gonna do about it? There's nothing we can do about it. Like I said, this lady was just clearly looking for a come up. Bottom line, and I feel for Rasheeda right now because, okay, so I don't know if you guys know, they have actually proven that Kirk is the father of Jasmine's baby. Okay, DNA test did prove that that is his baby by her. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was a lie. I thought they were just trying to have something for a storyline, but it is true. So I actually feel for Rasheeda right now. So if I was Rasheeda, I just wouldn't even pay this woman no mind, and I would have just handled it like she did. She handled it. She handled it pretty cool and really calm. I mean, there was not much she could do. She really didn't feed into the woman like the woman wanted her to. And did y'all hear her talking about what Jason telling me to take it to the blogs? See, that's what you want to do, ho. You want to take it to the blogs. And that's all that is. So I really wouldn't pay this no mind if I was Rasheeda. I would just go ahead and keep it pushing. I will focus on what the hell I'm gonna do with Kirk about, right about now. Now that this baby it turned out to be his baby, are you gonna stay with him? Are you gonna forgive him? Or are you gonna leave him? Because this is the second time Kirk done cheated on her. Oh, but that's my opinion on the situation. I just thought it was straight tacky. I don't think it's something that a real concerned parent would do. And first of all, concerned, you can't really be concerned. I mean, if your child is gay and he's having a relationship with another man, that's not really nothing you can be concerned about. Not really. I mean, it's not. So that's my take on it. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. This has been Miss Marcy, and until next time, peace.